MENA started. It really hasn't started on that stream. Maybe it's on the other stream. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up. Have they started?
Oh,
they have. Will it be too much of a, like, I don't know, confusing situation if I leave on the audio for the English and we watch the video for the B stream, for the MENA stream? Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, just tell me if there's something. I'm gonna watch the MENA Grand Final, obviously, I'm gonna watch it, but tell me if something crazy happens on the other channel, I'll switch and we can watch that replay or whatever. Just all start spamming, just start spamming ones if we need to switch, because of a crazy goal. I know half of you guys will be watching this, not half, but a few of you will be watching this on the main channel. You're all spamming ones, there's no goal, guys, chill. I knew that wouldn't be real, because you all just did it immediately. All it takes is one person typing one and everybody joins in. But yeah, Falcons for the first goal. They've looked rough around the edges this weekend. KRN have looked like the real deal. And now we're in the grand final. Oh, big boom. Nader catches Khaled out of position. Looks like Khaled didn't realize Nader just had a free run on this because Ahmad was trying to bump him. Ahmad was definitely calling in comms there that he's bumping Nader or trying to. I think Khaled had a bit too much faith in that doing something. So it looks like Nader just dodged it and had a free shot. Is Falcons really expected to lose? Well, I'm predicting KRN to win. Based on what I've seen this weekend. I think KRN have looked like the better team. And I've never predicted Falcons to lose a regional before. Every time I've expected them to bounce back because they've done it several times. But it's like a combination of two things. Falcons have looked like I think they've looked their messiest ever in this regional. They've never looked this disorganized. And also they've never had a team who are playing this well to go up against. I mean, they've had difficult teams to go up against, but KRN have looked next level good. They've looked very, very impressive. It's a good save by TRK. Rawas nearly doubled that in. Oh, everybody's spamming ones. Looks like we did have a goal. V1 scored. Okay, it doesn't sound like it was that crazy. Not enough ones. Basic goal doesn't deserve a 1. I don't care about a goal. It's just if it's a nutty goal, we've got to like see. Don't worry, we'll be watching the NA every now and then. Oh, what shot. Good save though. Guys all with the CJ memes today. Was good on. You missed Kamito? I know Kamito's stream was peak yesterday. Uh-oh. That's one example of Falcons not being on the same page. Khaled is just trying to control the ball. Ahmad wanted to run away with it. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about when I say they've got to give each other a bit more space. Like, if they're just not stacking up in the same positions, then that doesn't ever happen. Because it'll just be more clear whose ball it is without having to communicate, without having to wait patiently. TRK didn't have boost to do much with this, so he's just going to back out. Infield to third is so risky, man. That's so risky. It's a good back pass by Khaled, but that was really, really risky pass there from Falcons. But you can clearly see that KRN are trying to catch Falcons on the counter. They've done it once this game already. Every time Falcons are coming forward, KRN are looking for the big interceptions, so Falcons have got to be so careful infield passing. That's fine, because you're infield passing to your second man, so even if it does get cut off, you've got a defender back anyway. But I really don't think infield passing to your third is the play against KRN, personally. If Falcon's knocking on the door, as I TRK is not really going too much, or not going to do too much with that, but he does keep control. They're horrendous. Forcing one extra touch every time. One more save every time. Falcons have got to be so careful not to overextend here. Something they did very well at times throughout the last season. They would just keep on attacking, never concede pressure, never concede counters, but KRN have scored one this game already, so Falcons have to be aware. Is Nader a free agent? I don't know exactly what Nader's plans were for the new season if he didn't get picked up by KRN. KRN, well, by Kaliers and Roas. But I'm sure he would have been on a solid team. The guy looks very, very impressive. Love that slow play by Ahmad. Not sure if the final shot was the right idea, though, because it wasn't a difficult one to clear. Oh, it's infield to third. Look out! It's like I keep saying, infield passing to your last man against this team. I don't know if it's the play. It looks so dangerous every time Falcons do it. That time third man didn't even go in on it. He was like, nah, I am not going for that. Oh. I mean, it's actually Falcons who have no boost there, so KRN were fine. Falcons had nothing. Only 20 goals in 18 matches and scored 59 goals. Yeah, they've got ridiculous stats so far for this regional. They've got absolutely ridiculous stats. They're playing this one very calmly. Like, KRN just do not look at all affected by the occasion. They're just composed. They're just patiently waiting for their opportunities. No, Chronic, that's not what happened. It was someone else. Naupo, Crespor, and TRK all tweeted about it. But yeah, it wasn't TRK. Naupo himself said so.
محاولات يا نواف لكن الضغط من تيم فالكونز أعلى بكثير من فريق KRN الآن 45.
If one thing KRN have maybe got to just like force more 50-50s. I'm loving their 50 game, which is so rare to say against any team against Falcons, but I'm liking the KRN 50-50 game, so if anything, invite more of those. Try and see if they can bait Falcons in more often than they even are at the moment. I wonder if Falcons will get frustrated. Right now they haven't had any moments where, you know, they'll feel like they should have scored. You know, it gets very frustrating when you have goals that really look like they should have gone in. You know, thinking about that Veloce goal. Well, that Veloce should have been goal against Falcons earlier on, where TRK got very lucky not to concede or score an own goal. You know, if you get those things happening, then yeah, it's hard to keep your focus. But right now, Falcons haven't had too many frustrating moments. It's just a very, very tense back and forth. Both teams giving each other a lot of respect. I think Falcons have shied away from those risky passing plays after nearly being punished for it earlier on. Oh, you know, if Kaliers passes that down line to Nader, that's probably game over. He did not get the pass off though. It just looks like this game's on a knife edge. A goal could come out, yeah, literally anywhere. There it is. What a pass, man. KRN showing how it's done. Kaliers fakes the challenge, leaves it for Roas, and Nader's in the middle. Or rather, not Nader with the pass, and Roas in the middle, I should say. That's just so clean. So clean by Kaliers to just not play that ball. To just know that he doesn't have to. I mean, it might not look like much, but let me clip this. I'm going to check the score. So 0-0 Gen G v1 Game 2. Look at Kaliers on this play. He hits the ball forward, and then Khalid thinks Kaliers is going, so he tries to hit it around him, and then get back to it. Kaliers just leaves it. And then here, how many players in the world are just going to go for this in Kaliers' position? So many players are just going to go for that, especially if you've got Kaliers' mechanics. No, just leaves it. Just leaves it for Roas. Man, this team are like so selfless. So selfless. Another 2-1 as well. Yeah, good point. Another 2-1. Oh, Gen G have got a 1-0 lead. Hold on. 1-1. So for every game between KRN and Falcons has been 2-1. If you look at the Swiss match they played, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. And now another 2-1. That was the first overtime, though. The other ones were all regulation. KRN just look like they have better defense and comparable offense. That's the difference right now. Their defense just simply looks better than Falcons. They look like they can defend very, very consistently calmly and calmly. But Falcons are leaving gaps to be exploited. I think maybe Falcons do still look a little bit scary in offense, a little bit scarier. But the defensive stand from KRN is just so solid. So solid. Clears versus Khaled. Khaled does well there. He's just got to make sure that he plays the ball because he doesn't want to get faked. If you get faked there, it's a disaster. But type refresh in chat if it's back, so everybody else knows to refresh. I didn't do anything. I think my internet just died for like half a second. I don't know what that was. I was about to load up Twitch chat on my phone and tell you guys. I missed that goal. I missed it. What happened? Yeah, it was just me. It was just me. It wasn't. Oh, it was Twitch. But my internet, my stream froze. It was Twitch. Twitch killed my internet connection. What? Nah. Nah, it was just all Twitch. Okay. That's weird, man. I've had so many internet issues recently that I was like, it has to be me. It was definitely me. I'm choking. I've let everybody down. But it was all Twitch. All right, so I gotta refresh all my streams. Alright, let me just mute this so we don't get double audio. Rizzo had it too. Rizzo's like devastated. He's looking at the numbers. He's looking at the numbers like, no, I'm never getting back this. Oh. 2-0, okay. Great first touch by Khaled. I mean, Nader had no boost, so he's in a bit of trouble there, but that was a great first touch by Khaled. Great. Jake Wake, thanks for the 2-month prime. Type Reviews, thanks for the 9-month prime, and also Base Chili, thanks for the 3-month prime. And Totally Not Yeet Boy, thanks for the brand new prime as well. Much appreciated. Yeah, that's the first time Falcons have scored 2 times in a game. You're not wrong. Well, versus KRN.
هذا الشيء لازم نقوله صراحة لأنه تيم فالكون أمس وقبل أمس عبارة عن صقر جريح. اليوم تحس إنه بدأ يتعافى الصقر هذا ويرجعون.
Oh, it's well played by TRK initially. Going underneath the first challenge. Where did Nadir come from? He was like he was kind of like a bubble player last season. But I mean, there's just so many really mechanical young players in the Middle East that, you know, clearly when Kalirs and Roas needed a new player, they're just like, let's just get this really mechanical guy in. See what happens. And he's turned out to be more than that. He's slotting into their game plan. He's like, you know, doing his thing to a very high level. I've been loving his gameplay on this team. Just like looks like they've been playing together for ages, but they're just brand new together. Gen G 2-2-0 up in game 3. That's actually like today. If Gen G, Khaled with the dunk, 3-0. If Gen G or Furia win today, NA's in shambles. I think NA's fine right now. You know, Gen G and Furia are in the top 8, but that was kind of expected that at least 2 of Gen G Complexity Furia would be top 8. I think that's kind of normal. Nobody's going to freak out about that, but if Furia or Gen G win, NA's going to just, NA's going to be trembling. At least that's my prediction. I'm thinking a lot of people are going to be watching this like, I don't like these international transfers. They were supposed to come over here and lose. Gen G look good. Gen G have really turned things around. They did not look good in the qualifier, but they said they were just nervous, and it looks like they were right. They said they've been scrimming really well, and that they're confident. So yeah, it's looking true right now. Don't look like they're going to win this event. I don't think they've looked like the best team. I think the teams who look like the favorites at the moment are G2, SSG, and Furia. Sorry, FaZe, not Furia. But much like we're seeing right now from the Middle East playoffs, Swiss has never told the whole story. Swiss, in all of the iterations that we've had, has never told the whole story. So you can't just judge a team based on Swiss and say, hey, they look really good in Swiss, therefore they're going to win the playoffs. It rarely works out like that. Playoffs are a different type of matchup. A very clear example of this is Endpoint last season. They really struggled in Swiss. and then they dominated playoffs every time that they won both of the events that they made playoffs in, and the one time that they didn't make playoffs, they really struggled in Swiss. So I mean, they even struggled in Swiss when they were making playoffs and winning. So yeah, there's plenty of examples of that. Plenty of examples of teams. Oh wow, 4-0. Doing really well in Swiss and then losing playoffs, doing really poorly in Swiss and then winning playoffs. So we've got to wait and see. We've got to wait and see how teams look today. So G2, SSG, FaZe all look really good, but can they look good in playoffs as well? I think they probably will, because I like the matchups for them. I think Shopify is a good matchup for FaZe. I think Optic looked pretty shaky yesterday, so I think SSG should be fine. Furia's G2 is probably the one with the most upset potential, I'd say. Just because G2's like, their runs haven't been like, they've not played against anyone like Furia, basically, in this regional or in the qualifier. Furia is very unique. Watch Jack's goal. Alright, well, we'll see if we can see the highlights. I don't know if we will. Well, see, this is what I'm getting at. See, a lot of you are going to say G2 always beats Furia. G2 looked much better yesterday than Furia did, and I would agree. They have always beaten Furia. There's no debate there, and they did look better yesterday as well. However, my whole point is that Swiss doesn't always, mirror the playoffs. Doesn't always mirror the playoffs. I don't think, we're not going to get the highlights because they're doing a timeout, so this stream's just going to be looking at the couches right now. And beast mode's like blurry background. Has he done this with a filter so nobody can see the mess behind him? Genius. Ads? Oh, for crying out loud. Sorry guys, I think ads happened because the stream, because of the lag. That's so annoying. The Twitch lags out across the entire platform, forces me to disconnect, and then they just give everybody ads when we come back, even though I've ran like 9 minutes of ads this stream to prevent that exact thing from happening. Oh, come on, Twitch. That's dumb. Abject sort of flip reset dunk. Good positioning by Nader there, back post. Ready for anything. Street Pack, thanks for the 3-month prime, welcome back. Psycho Existence, thanks for the brand new prime as well. Appreciate that. Why do I hate running ads? I didn't run ads. These ads just happened. I didn't run those. I always run ads manually when nothing is happening on the stream, so that they don't happen automatically when something is happening.
صحيح رغم انهم اقوياء لكن يحتاجون ثالث لانه انت تتكلم عن 3v3 مهما كانت قوتك حتحتاج الثالث يكون حاضر ذهنيا حتحتاج الثالث يكون باداء جدا عالي ومستوى تتكلم عن تسديد ولا
save little ceiling pinch before that. Ceiling pinch? I mean crossbar pinch in defense.
تسديد من ترك خارقه لكن روس قدر بدبل سيف اسطوري.
Yeah, Chronic's, from what I've seen, Chronic's been fantastic. I'm loving it because I think he's a great player. I don't think that... I'm kind of disappointed over the years that all these like really insane players are not like given more of a chance by top teams. And I'm not calling anyone out individually. I'm not calling anyone out specifically. But how cool would it be if like the teams at the top picked up a guy like Chronic or picked up a guy like Aqua instead of picking up a player who's like already been in RLCS for 4 years and doesn't look like they're quite there mechanically anymore. I think NA's done that more this season than any other off season, but I would like to see more of it, of course. Clears is just on this. Oh, he did that boost. Faked it. Great call. Yeah, like there's a lot of young mechanical players in NA who were just like not picked up by top teams. The top teams would rather go with like a veteran than one of the new guys. Yeah, Aqua, Magic, LJ this season finally getting picked up by a top team. And Chronic as well. Daniel's one of the examples who did get picked up. Dries as well did get picked up by a top team. But it's been more rare in NA than in EU. They don't want to take risks. Yeah, I guess. No boost. KRN's 50s. are so impressive today. Yeah, Khaled just had absolutely zero. He wanted to like pre-jump this, I guess, off the crossbar, but nah, no chance. Needs to manage the boost a little bit better. KRN's 50s are so controlled. They're doing a great job. Where do I rank MENA? Well, it depends if you consider Furia a SAM team or a NA team. I mean, wow, they've done that twice today now. If you're calling Furia NA team, then MENA's I think pretty clear third best region. But if Furia is still SAM team to you, then it's probably still SAM is number 2 region. Number 3 region. And they just look so calm, even in like these really chaotic positions, and that's got to be a bump, surely. It is. Oh, TRK gets back. Well played. Huge game for KRN here. Nader on the score sheet as well again. Just completely in control. 1v2s in the back corner. Flicks it over Khaled, who decided not to challenge. I feel like Khaled just probably had to go there. I don't know what that fake challenge was about. Nader, man, this guy's he's got to get more credit, because the twins are obviously going to get so much credit, and they're going to get so many people talking about them because they've been hyped up for so long. But man, Nader's actually insane.
والله صادق في هذا الشيء. كانت هجمة بين فيها مهارته أمام لاعب زي مثل خالد في ال 1v1. خلونا نشوف الآن 3-0 تيم فالكونز قاعدين يعانون. باقي دقيقة واحدة. لازم يحاولون انهم يقلصون الفارق الكبير.
Yeah, I think the commentators will give them a lot of credit. But I'm talking like the community who don't know. If there's going to be a lot of people who just look at the results of this team, they're going to see the names Rawas, Kalirs, Nader, and think, wow, Rawas and Kalirs are really taking it to Falcons. They're beating them even without Naupo. They're still beating them. Whereas Nader's actually doing a lot here. He's such a good player. Doing so much for this team. That's a good pass to set up the first goal for Falcons, but with KRN's numbers in defense, it's going to be tough to get 2 more. Do I think franchising will ever make sense? I don't think so, because I just don't see the advantages. I mean, orgs can be pretty hit or miss in the scene. I think some orgs are great, some orgs are pretty shady, and I kind of like that players are the ones who have the control, instead of like somebody who, you know, just signed them and knows nothing about the game. Ahmed really wanted to reverse it in a position where he could just start air dribbling this, but it wasn't going to happen. Yeah, TRK just had to shoot. It was hit and hope there were that much time left. I said shady. Some orgs are pretty shady with their antics. Oh, they're not even going to give him that. What a save. What game by Nader? So 3-1 Gen G. All smiles. V1 in trouble over here. Let's just for a minute here listen in to the NA stream, see what's happening.
Version 1, and now they have to score 2 with a minute 44. Nolly, no test for him. Easy plays. Did that 1 a dozen times.
Yeah, what an incredible signing Nader is, given the time window that they had for that one.
Up the defense here.
Incredible.
Going to prevent the foot reset heading towards the backboard, as version 1 definitely going to trying to ramp things up. Beast Mode to Torment, gonna have to go deep across the pitch to find a teammate. Calm is already.
I am surprised by this. I thought V1 were gonna win.
But can he get the pass back in the midfield? Gets it a little.
I thought V1 were gonna win this.
Too close to the defense, and Torment playing
Gen G really stepping up under pressure. Chronic Love and Life, yeah, absolutely. We'll switch back to KRN Falcons in a second here.
Back half. That actually favors Chronic. Puts him right back on the defensive half, and he get that clear way downfield. I mean, just great heads-up play, recognizing, okay,
that's got to be a goal. Oh, he missed.
Beast Mode couldn't quite get that one out.
Beast Mode missed. He had the whole like other side of the goal to aim for, and he just missed. Alright, that looks like it might just be over.
Absolutely. Didn't lose track of where the version 1 players were in the midfield. Understood he wasn't going to make the challenge.
That is actually Naupo plot twist.
Passing lane, and
You can absolutely tell. I mean, obviously that's not happening, but you can tell by the play that it's not Naipo. It's not. It doesn't play like Naipo at all. Right, let's get back over to KRN Falcons for now. Falcons responded very quickly to the first game loss. They dominated game 2, but now they've been in the receiving end of a thrashing in game 3. KRN stepping up to the occasion, proving that they are, I think, the team to beat right now. 4-1 Gen G.
يحاول فيها نادر، يحاول انه يضيع وقت، يعني عليك جاب ريست يكمل معاه كيلرز، لكن احمد قدر يقرا التيكي تاكا والمناولات اللي ما بينهم، وقدر يختطف الكره ويعطي الاستحواذ لترك. ترك الان يجيب ريست.
Look at TRK, man.
ممكن يفيك روس كيلرز مع بعض.
Reset, fake,
قدروا يتصدون لها.
and then into just another slow dribble as well.
يرجع بيخلصها مع روس الان الكره. طيران والاروع، باس اسطوري، تسديده من كيلرز لكن
You smurfing in NA.
قدر يتصدى لها مرمى KRN الان مفتوح، دبل من
Save.
لكن رجوع من رواس.
Yeah, Khaled needed a reset there to do anything with it, but he didn't get up quick enough. Didn't read the high bounce. Yeah, I heard that nadir means rare. Like, it's just a word in Arabic, right? And it means rare. I've seen that somewhere. Ravex Phoenix, thanks for the prime. Oh, come on, Twitch, not again. Bro. Maybe it's just MENA this time.
It's time to figure out, what is Gen G doing to find success? And for me, Achieves, I don't know if you agree, I really feel like
nah, right, wait. Where's the Rocket RB here? Where's the Rocket RB?
Version 1, they're beating them to the ball, they're beating them to the positions.
There it is. Maybe they've not disconnected. Maybe we can watch here.
Pads, which I feel like is the most important factor in this game.
Yeah, that
Come on. Come on. It's got to load. Alright, I'll leave the audio on so we know when it's back, I guess. I'll just put it on my second monitor so I'll see. We're getting trolled here. Oh, it's back. It's back. Okay, looks like the game continued. Falcon scored. I've got a refresh. Did you guys trolling me? Oh no, he did. Alright, there we go. We're back. We're back on time. Every time I leave, Falcons score. I'm not a skeptic, but maybe I am just their unlucky charm today. I was BDS lucky charm yesterday. Every time I tuned into BDS, they scored. Pause and unpause instead of refreshing. I feel like it takes the exact same amount of time for me, so I don't really see the point. I don't trust pause unpausing. Oh. Nobody reading that play. I don't think even Khaled knew what he was 100% up to there. TRK probably called a fake there last second, but too late for Ahmed to move in. Gen G popping off. Are they winning again? I think there's a clear difference in Falcon's ability to handle being boost starved than Gen G than KRN's. When Falcons are boost starved in defense, they look really uncomfortable. Whereas when KRN are boost starved in defense, they look totally fine. Khaled just misread that. He panicked. He thought he was going to need to make a faster play on the ball. He didn't need to panic though. He had time. What, goal by Nolly? Really? Have I missed one? Did Nolly score a banger? Holy Nolly? Okay, hold on. Flip time. Flip time for all my mobile viewers.
Push this towards midfield, gets the touch over.
Just pulling up the Nolly goal. Wasn't that good? I'm gonna let you know. So is it like you redirected it? I mean, that was just like you redirected it. That's not even worth showing. I'm not showing that. He's got to do better than that. He's got to do better than that. He was just a point-blank range redirect on an open net. Maybe I missed something. YouTube stream better than Twitch stream. Is there a YouTube stream for MENA? I don't think there is there? But YouTube stream doesn't have the Twitch chat, and I enjoy the Twitch chat every now and then. I think KRN's got this, guys. The more I watch, the more convinced I am KRN are going to win this series. Not just because they're winning like the series right now, but just the way that the game's going, how composed they look, versus how like consistently you're going to see a panic from Falcons. Like where's the Falcons defense there? They're just like, they're too eager to get out of defense, I think. They're too eager to get back into attack. And I know that they are used to being the team dictating. They run a show in the Middle Eastern region, but they've got to accept, I think, that at times they're just going to be in defense against this team. They've gone away from infield passing riskily, which is good for Falcons, but they are rushing themselves in defense. Oh. Somebody pressed the button for like the winner music there, I think. Somebody was like a bit quick on the gun with that one. Naoz is a legend. He's done a lot for the region. Really nice guy. 2-1 Gen G. So Gen G is that match point as well, isn't it? They could just be winning. That's crazy. I did not expect them to. I thought if they were going to win, it would be close. Did not expect them to dominate. Look at the composure, man. Hawass just 50ing everybody. Falcons again really running low in boost here. Kind of key that Khaled got that corner. He did. Other corner as well. Torment 2-2. Torment Ice. Did he 0 second or something? Oh, Ahmad's up for this. Oh, maybe he was called off? You got to think that Ahmad was called off that because he did not hit it, and Ahmad always hits those. Maybe it was called as being in. That was a great pass though, either way, you'd expect that to be a goal. Oh, look at this. Oh my, Khaled's still going. Still going. You check the replay later on that one. The replay on the Ahmad shot, maybe. We'll probably be watching NA at that point. Man, the KRN defense, they just read everything. They just read everything. So impressive. Scrub Killer Gaming made closed. Expected, but also exciting to hear that. It's good news. How about Aogiri? Did they make it?
جدير بالذكر. خلونا نشوف الآن دقيقتين 1-1.
3-2 Gen G. Did they win? Is that game over? Is that just series done? Oh, 32 seconds left. 32 seconds left. 3-2, 32 seconds. Uh-oh, Mr. Mamad. No boost. If Falcons don't win this, I do not see a comeback against this KRN squad. They're just too solid. They're just too organized. They're too good in defense. They're too composed. Falcons need this win, this game. Aogiri qualified as well. I'm happy to hear that. It's good news. They deserve it. They're a good team. What about Grow Noobs? That's the other team that I'm like, they've got to make it in.
اكيد اثروا على فالكون يمكن من الفوز السويب قبل في السويس ستيج. عموما هذه
Oh my goodness.
تخلص. نادر يستلمها الان ممكن يروح لاير دريبل لكن ترك معاه شادو ديفنس على طول. ما يترك مساحه فرصه لاحمد خطيره من
Khaled's too close. Gen G 1 hype. NA in shambles.
بشكل كبير من احمد كان واثق ان احمد بيجيبها هدف او شيء من الاشكال ذي.
What is happening? Man, Ahmad's 3v3 air dribble bumps are really scary. He is so good at them. That could be game over. Game over. KRN, man. Their pace changes are just beautiful. Just leaves it. Demos one, bumps the other. Hawass just cleaning house there. 3-1. Oh my goodness. What a team, man. What a team. I want to see that Ahmad air dribble bump again. Are there replays happening right now? No replays in this stream. On the B stream. Falcons are definitely not playing their best, but KRN are ridiculous, man. KRN are just so good. Like the Falcons' goals in this game were good. I mean, or rather, the Falcons' goals in this series have been good. But they've made more defensive mistakes. I said earlier on in the other match that we're watching Falcons play that they seem to. I think they don't stall for each other as much as I think they should. Like if one of them's out of boost, the other players need to do more to like stall for that guy to get back in the game. Chronic tweeted that Nadir's a beast.
لكن نرجع ونقول انه في اخطاء جدا كثيره في الجيم الاخير. هذا الشيء انا وياك نتفق
عليه. Yeah, he did. He just tweeted Nadir RL is a beast. I like that. That's a good tweet.
سواء من عند تيم فالكونز او من عند KRN شفنا اكثر من غلطه منهم ما استغلوها.
So much pressure on this guy. Imagine like getting picked up to replace Naupo.
في الجهه الاخرى
to replace Naupo. And you're playing like this. Like that's just huge performance.
بدون اي مشاكل بس انهم خسروا منها الجيم. يعني الحين 3-1 يا نواف.
Up next on NA is Space Station Optic. I hope that we'll be able to catch most of that. Hopefully NA delays. Shame V1 couldn't put up more of a fight against Gen G, because now we don't get to watch the start of SSG Optic most likely, because we'll be watching this. But hey, maybe KRN just win 4-1. Maybe they just destroy Falcons.
صعبة جدا على KRN ما اتوقع انهم بيسيبوا انها تفلت من يدهم او تمر مرور الكرام. ايش رايك انت نواف؟
It's been good games though. I mean, the first game, overtime between Falcons and KRN. Second game, Falcons dominated. Third game, KRN dominated. And then the fourth game's another overtime. So 2 long overtimes separating them here. It has been close. Closer than KRN GK, which, you know, started off close and then finished off not so close. But KRN have thoroughly deserved this. They've thoroughly deserved it. Are they world class? Absolutely. Are KRN world class? Yes. Yes, they are.
متتالية فوز عرفت يعني حتى اليوم أدائهم متقارب. فين
حتى في السبرينج ميجر حتى في السبرينج عفوا.
I can't remember off the top of my head what Nadir's previous best result was. We could check really quickly while we wait for the next match to start. I know he played a couple of regionals last season. Yeah, so he got a Spring Regional 1, 2, 3, 5th, 6th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like he finished off the season reasonably well. He was kind of in the mix. So regionals 1, 2, 3, they were his best events for Middle East last season.
كلنا ثقتنا فيهم عالية. تصويت اليوم الجماهير زعلانين على تيم فالكون. زعلانين على ترك واحمد وخالد. لازم نجلدهم شوية.
لا لازم
Interesting.
نجلدهم شوية عشان
We'll take a closer look at that in a bit.
يا أخي خليني بس كذا. لا جد نواف. والله كلنا نتمنى.
Well, let's see first of all if KRN can get it done. Can they just win?
أنا حاسس إنك راسيهم أنت.
Can they win in 5 against Falcons? What a statement that would be. This is history. This is the first time Falcons are losing in a grand final. In their own region. Well, for us, yes.
اتوقع ان طلبوا وقت مستقطع فالكون. انا ما ادري
ممكن صحيح لانه طلبوا مننا ان نسولف.
Oh my. Nice shot by Ahmad. What do I think of Oxygen? I didn't actually watch a lot of Oxygen yesterday, but I heard they played very well. That's a great shot by Ahmad. How did he pull that one out? My goodness. Just Ahmad things. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, if you've come through from the NA stream, because it is currently on a break over there on the NA Rockley channel, this is the grand final of the Middle East North Africa Regional number 1. Falcons, who won every single regional last season, are down 3-1 to KRN, and this is not an upset. I repeat, this is not an upset. This is, in fact, the team who have looked like the best team all weekend. And at no point in this final as well have Falcons looked like they're the better team. I think they've been second best in this grand final. No luck. KRN are just so solid. They're so consistent, so composed, and yeah, just very efficient as a team. They just rarely get big losses in any position. What's roll this in? Why is this the first thing I see when I join from Realistic Being? What did Realistic Being say? I missed this. Sorry to bait roll this, but he said MENA is a one-team region. Someone say even need Naipo to beat Falcons. Listen, don't disrespect Nadir. Nadir's been so impressive. He has been so impressive. This guy is the real deal. I don't know how Kalirs and Roas have just picked him up and like slotted him into their team this well, but they just look like such a selfless roster. None of them are trying to be the guy in the spotlight. I'm sure that resonates with you as FaZe coach, you know? Like, they're all trying to like bring the most out of each other. It's wonderful to see from 3 really young players like this, that they all want to put each other in the best light possible, you know? Roldis is like, what's that like? Bang. Alright, that's a good shot. Ahmed hit the bar a couple times earlier on today, not hitting the bar with that one. Yeah, somebody's got to go there. I think Nader probably should have gone. Just made himself as big as possible. But yeah, you'd expect from 3 young mechanical players like this, especially twins, you're like, surely they've been competing with each other their whole lives to try and be the better twin and everything. But no, it doesn't look like that. It just looks like they're all passing. They're being like when somebody's got a challenge to make their teammates' lives easier, they're doing it. Like they're playing like a real team from the get-go. Nader's slotted right in there immediately. He just looks like he's been on this team for months. Good placement by Khaled. Good placement. I mean, Roas, when they first... I heard about Roas way before I heard about Kalirs, because Roas was in top 10 in ones. He was... he was like, since he was 13 years old, he was like already a prodigy in Saudi Arabia. And then I heard that he had a twin who was like also top 100, but you know, top 100 is nowhere near top 10 in ranked ones. But right before he turned 15, Kalirs just suddenly became so much better at the game. Like, I don't know how. He just improved so quickly. And Nader, a lot of people have been asking, what did Nader do last season? He played in the spring split. He came 5th equal on the team he was on at the time. I'll show you that after this game. I'll show you the exact scores and the exact results that he got, who he's playing with. I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment. Yeah, obviously Naipo is... he might just be the best player in MENA. I think he was the best player in MENA for the spring split last season, regionally. He was unbelievable. But yeah, Nader's legit. Nader's very good. Good shot by Kalirs. Khaled lost control here. He's trying to like stay with that ball, 50 it into Kalirs, but he just lost it. Gave it away to Kalirs. I don't think Nader played in Gamers 8, did he? Do you think they'll replace Nader with Naipo? I mean, if I was them, I don't know what goes on with the team behind the scenes. I don't know what their expectations are. I don't know what their goals are. But I wouldn't be thinking about replacing the even if like Naipo is back like halfway through the season. If things keep going like this for KRN, you wouldn't even think about replacing Nader. Nader's been so good for this team so far. But from what I've heard, Naipo's banned for the whole season, so they're probably just fully focused on, you know, the exact team that they've got right now. Like, yeah, Khaled and Yui is missing this. Wait. What? That's just gonna stay out? You are joking. That looked so in. I thought it was just gonna do the ball. You know, sometimes the ball's in the goal line and it just blows up. It's like, yeah, goal now. After like a second of being in the goal line, it just blows up. I thought it was gonna be one of them. It just didn't happen. It was just completely stationary. That's crazy. Clip it. Yeah, we should definitely clip that. Hold on. Let me pull it on the other monitor. بس مين راح يكون صاحب الهدف يا ترى؟ كيلرز الآن مع خالد لكن خالد يخلصها آخر 20 ثانية. KRN really pressing here. Look at the you see the change of positioning there now. They're positioning so aggressively. If that was infield, Kalirs is booming that top corner. You know, I talked a lot earlier about how infield passing to your third man is pretty risky. You don't think about that when you're down by 1 in the last 15 seconds. Yeah, infield pass to your third man. You just do it. Risk time.
ما زالت كرة مستمرة.
Alright, so we get one more game. Now, what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to look at that crazy clip. See how that ball actually ended up staying on the goal line. I think it was like a little bit further back, actually. I think it was like here.
يا أنس وكيارن أمامهم جيم واحد لو فازوا هذا الجيم يتوجون أبطال فأكيد ما يبون يعطون كون تتالية من هجمات من فالكون.
Oh yeah.
التسديد جوا المرمى.
What?
ممكن نشوف هجمات من
How is that not a goal? That's crazy. What a save. And then he gets back to it as well and proper booms it. Rolas like clears it past TRK. He doesn't just dump it down in the middle. Ridiculous. Okay, a lot of people have been asking what did Nader do last season. While we're waiting for the next match to start, let's look at the spring split from last season. So Nader was on Miracle Makers with Glows and JSM. Became 8th, 7th, 8th. Then Spring Regional 2. He was in Miracle Makers again. Yeah, lost to Cola and Falcons in this regional. Miracle Makers Nader, yeah, Glows and Scythe. They eliminated Veloce, actually, from Regional 2, which is a really, really big win. And they also eliminated O1 Esports. So Nader like taking names, even at the end of last season, beating Veloce, beating O1. They were the world's wildcard teams. Yeah, Miracle Makers again for the third one, I think. Where is he? Or did they go with a different name? I can't remember what team name he was in for this one. Yeah, he's in Team Wavy for the last one. JSM and Anas. Oh, did I click on the wrong? Oh, that was Winter Split, actually. Sorry, Winter Split he played. And I think they might have not done as well. Oh, here they are, 2-1. They lost to Ultimates. Anyway. Back to game 6. Yeah, towards the end of last season, Nader was starting to have some pretty decent results. I think the first time I saw him, I was like, okay, he's on that team that beat O1 Esports and Veloce in the lower bracket. That's pretty impressive. Run by Miracle Makers. Kind of like asserting themselves as a top 8 team consistently. So yeah, he's not a completely unknown entity. That's a save! What? How does he just clear that? How does he just like, get it away from danger? He's like trying to save that while also not getting dunked on, and he's like, yeah, no biggie. Let me just chip this into the corner. My word. This guy, I think he's the best goal line defender in the world of 1v1, so it makes sense that he would be pulling off these kind of moves, but jeez, that's impressive.
بلا اي شك كروس مكمل بالدفاع الان كيلرز معاه
MENA 5 spots
ومكمل هجمه مرتده رايح
الزاويه
يتراجع ممكن ترك الان مع المرتده من طرف
the Falcons pick up Naipo next season at KRN aren't? I mean, we're in regional number 1. I've got no idea. Like, it's way too early to be talking about that. Like, we don't know which one of these two teams is going to come out on top throughout the entire season. Falcons have started off this regional pretty flat, and now they're leveling up in the grand final, but I think they've not reached top gear yet. I don't think this is prime Falcons, but we don't even know if it's prime KRN. KRN could level up as well. We've got to wait and find out. It is a real shame that we're not going to see both these teams at the next major though, because they're both so exciting to watch. I still, yeah, KRN are the better team today. Simply, they're just the better team. TRK just too slow there to follow up on that first 50. Did not get goal side.
فعلا هذا اللاعب انا لازم اسوي له دراسه مو طبيعي كيف اللاعب فجاه مستواه ينفجر ومرات متذبذب فعلا لكن عموما صراحه قاعد يلعب لعب
trying to do something. He's trying to catch them up. He's trying to surprise them. Yeah, TRK's looked a bit awkward today at times, but it's not just been. I'm not trying to put the blame on him or anything. I think all the Falcons have looked like on different pages throughout the event. They just don't have the synergy that KRN have, or they've not had the synergy that KRN have this event. And when you're up against players as mechanical as KRN, you've got to at least match them in synergy and teamwork, because you're not going to beat them mechanically. You can. I think Falcons have got what it takes to go even with them mechanically, but not to beat them. And Hamad's way too close there, like way too close. He's right up behind Khaled on a 50-50. Like if he's just a little bit further back there or a little bit more to the side, then he's got room to maneuver after the 50-50 happens. But yeah, Falcons too close.
رواسي بعد الكرة الآن مرتدة سريعة ترك
Chat voted in favor of Optic over SSG. I think, yeah, Rettles has a lot of fans right now voting for him.
أحمد ما حد سوى تشالنج يخلصها منه روس على ما أعتقد.
I think KRN got this. I think that they're just too solid, man. They're just too solid. I think it's just no goals for Falcons this game. What a first touch by Ruas. What a game this guy's having.
شفتها سهلة.
That's disgusting, man. That's so hard to do. It doesn't look like much. Like, you know, your newer fans to the game will see that and think, yeah, it's like kind of good, I guess. That is so hard to do. So hard. Like, if you try to do that in your own games, you just concede a goal, or you concede the ball. The other guys can walk up and take the ball. They're just reading everything. It's crazy how KRN just read everything Falcons do. Falcons play the ball like direct on net. It's red. They play it into the backboard. It's red. They try to play it like a fake for someone else. They read that as well. Like the defense is just different.
دقيقة الآن أعزائي المتابعين.
So hard to break down.
ممكن يسوون تيم فالكونز، كيف ممكن يرجعون؟ إيش المشاكل اللي ممكن يحلونها في هذا الوقت الضيق؟ الآن الكرة عند أحمد، محاولة يعطي باص لو خالد.
This is going to be so exciting all season to watch these two teams. And who knows if another team can get into the equation as well. Yeah, KRN's defense is like, Falcons are just like, what do we do? How do we break this down? And this is one of the teams who know how to break down any defense. And they just don't know how to break it down.
لكن كيلرز ما قدر يتملك من ترك بشكل جدا سريع. احمد الان يحاول مره ثانيه.
KRN as a coach, yeah, that's such like copium to just blame it on like the coach.
انا اشوف ان انتهى.
I don't think it's that.
والله 3-0 20 ثانيه. ما تقدر تقول يعني
like it's such a easy one to go to. Yeah, GG. I couldn't see a goal for Falcons. When I saw 1-0 KRN and Roasa with that save, I was like, I don't see Falcons scoring this game. But every time a team like does poorly, the fans are just like, yeah, they need a coach. And every time a team does well, they're like, yeah, it's because they have a coach. Like, the truth is, we know nothing about how these teams work behind the scenes, because none of you are in those calls. I'm not in those calls. So it's pure speculation to say that they need a coach. Pure speculation to say that KRN's doing well because of a coach. Like, stop trying to, you know, discredit and credit randomly when we know nothing truthfully. All we do know is that KRN are unbelievable. They've thoroughly deserved this event. And I wonder if Falcons are going to get some fines there for leaving the lobby before the game's over. Did they leave? I think they left. No, KRN left. The twins have been called away to dinner. It was Killers and Roas. Their mum's like, boys, I said get down here, your dinner's on the table. Get downstairs immediately. They're like, all right, sorry, mom, we're just winning a regional. And now they're going to get fined for leaving before the game's over. Nah, I don't think they are. Surely not. Surely not.
Pressing here on the blue half. LJ going to come up empty on the demo.
I think if you leave on 0 seconds when you're 3-0 up, it's fair enough, in my opinion. GG, so KRN are unbelievable. Unbelievable. They really are something else. So impressive. Their defense looks like the best defense that's ever come out of the Middle Eastern region. Their teamwork looks world class. Their mechanics, obviously world class without any questions asked. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Ruas new tweet so cold. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. But yeah, Falcons better be grinding. They better get their heads down because they've got their work cut out for them.